Welcome to Get Classy, and we have our contestants today.
I'm Andrew.
I'm Chad. I'm Chris.
And it's time to get classy. All right, so we will... All right, so according to the telepathic ability that Andrew had, he will start us off with our first question. So Andrew, what would you like?
All right, could I get Arc 100, please?
Arc 100, all right. Who is the famous fictional archaeologist who is scared of snakes? I'm gonna go with Chad.
Oh, I have no idea.
Oh, sorry, I mean Chris, my bad. Chris.
Indiana Jones?
That is correct. So go ahead and pick the next question.
Arc 200.
Arc 200. What is Homo sapien another word for? Andrew.
Human?
Indeed, correct. Remember, it does go by increments of 50, so you still have 150 to choose if you want to go with Arc.
I will take Arc for 150.
Arc 150? All right. What Roman city was buried under ash after the eruption of Mount Vesuvius? All right, I'll stop my question right there. Who was it that was first? Andrew, go ahead.
What is Pompeii?
Indeed. Go ahead and pick the next category.
Take Arc 250.
Arc 250.
History
What does the
Channel's
suffix ology mean? Andrew?
Study of?
The study of is correct. Good job.
Biology major.
And did you want to finish out the...
Yeah, I'll finish out archaeology,
All right,
please.
so Arc 300. What part of a tree is used to measure age? Chris?
The trunk.
Ooh.
The trunk rings.
Yeah, there you go. I'll give it to you.
Okay.
Beep, beep, beep.
All right. You can go ahead and grab the next category.
Art for 100, please.
Art for 100. What are the three primary colors? Chris?
Red, blue, and yellow.
Indeed.
Art 150, please.
Who painted The Starry Night? All right, the correct answer was Vincent van Gogh. All right, so Chris, go ahead and grab the next category since you were the last person to answer correctly.
Art 200, please.
What American artist was a leader in pop art? All right, the answer, Andy Warhol. You remember the little Campbell soup can? Anybody? No? All right, go ahead, Chris, and grab the next
Art
category.
250.
What is Pablo Picasso's style of artwork called? Chris?
Cubism.
Indeed, it is.
Ooh.
Good job.
Fancy.
Did you want to grab the 300 and cancel out the category here?
You know, I think I will. It's
All right.
looking appetizing.
Sounds good. This is the combination of pieces of cloth, magazines, and other found objects to create artwork. It's kind of a tricky question. Oh, go ahead.
What is a collage?
That is correct.
Nice. I was gonna
All right, so go ahead and pick the next category. We still have English, recreation therapy, and political science on the board.
English 100.
English 100. What is a word that has the same definition as another word called? Correct answer, synonym.
There you go.
Go ahead. Chad, pick the
English
next one.
150.
English 150. Is the word large a noun, verb, or adjective? Chris?
Adjective.
That is correct.
English 200, please.
What type of poem is exactly 17 syllables? Andrew?
What is a haiku?
That is correct.
Nice. I'll take English for 250, please.
English for 250. Who wrote The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn? Chad?
Mark Twain.
That is correct.
Couldn't think of his name.
What would you like for your next question?
English 300.
English 300. What is it called when two words are joined with an apostrophe? Chad?
A contraction.
That is correct. All right, and left on the board looks like it was recreation therapy or political science.
Let's go with political science 100.
What are the three branches of the U.S. federal government? Andrew?
Congress, the presidency, and the Supreme Court.
Nope, not quite.
Ah.
Chad, go ahead.
It's legislative, executive, and judicial.
Yes,
Yeah,
that is
that
correct. Go ahead and pick the next question.
Political science 150.
Which president was the only man elected to more than 2 terms in the office? Chad?
Franklin D. Roosevelt.
That's correct. Do you want political science for 200?
Yeah, political science. Sorry.
What fraction of Congress is required to override a presidential veto? Chris?
3/4.
No.
2/3.
2/3 is correct.
Political science 250.
You were close though, Chris.
Not close enough.
How many representatives make up the U.S. Congress? Andrew?
100.
No, not quite. Chris?
256.
Nope. Did you want to give it a go?
Oh, I know it's in the hundreds somewhere.
Well, on my sheet of paper it says 535.
See, it's up there somewhere.
Right, so let's see, who was the last one to answer correctly? I think it was Chad, weren't you?
Yeah, political science 300.
What are the 3 levels of government in the U.S.? Chris?
Federal, state, and local.
That is correct.
Yeah, nice.
All right, so it looks like all we have left is recreation therapy. Did you want me to go ahead and start you off with the 100?
No, I'll go 200.
200? All right. Name one group that students majoring in therapeutic recreation will work with. Andrew?
Mentally disabled.
Yes, that is correct.
Can I take rec therapy for 100, please?
True or false? Therapeutic recreation helps individuals with physical, cognitive, and/or behavioral disabilities. Chris?
True.
Correct.
150, please.
UWL's therapeutic recreation program is part of the top what % of programs in the United States? The answer is 3%. Go ahead, Chris.
250, please.
Is therapeutic recreation at UWL a graduate or undergraduate program? Ooh, what do you think, tiebreaker?
It was a tie.
All right, well, I will go ahead with Chris then.
Undergraduate.
Actually, no. Andrew?
Graduate.
No, it is a trick question. The answer is actually both. So we'll go ahead and give it to Chris.
300.
Besides a degree, what else must a person interested in therapeutic recreation have to practice their trade? What else must they have? Chris?
Volunteer hours.
Nope. The answer is a certification. All right. Well, that's all the time that we have right now for round 1, I believe. So we are going to take a look at some of those pets in need of adoption over at the Cooley Region Humane Society. Stick around, we'll be right back.
Fact: University of Wisconsin-La Crosse is ranked the #2 college in the Midwest.
UW-La Crosse is ranked number 34 for out-of-state students among public universities nationwide.
UW-La Crosse is ranked as one of the most military-friendly schools in the nation.
UW-La Crosse is number 24 among medium colleges and universities for Peace Corps volunteers.
Welcome back to Get Classy. As you can see, that wasn't the adorable pets in need of adoption at the Cooley Region Humane Society, but rather PSA on UWL. So, woo! All right, so we're back with Get Classy. I have some of our contestants up here on the board. You guys might know them. We've got Andrew. Go ahead and wave.
Hi.
Chad and Chris. So, boys, tell me a little bit of something about yourselves. I'll go ahead and start with Andrew. Why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself and maybe something that other people might not know about you.
All right. Well, as you know, my name's Andrew. I am an athletic training major here at La Crosse, and I used to ride horses competitively.
Really?
Yeah.
And how long did you do that for?
I did it for about 4 years.
Nice.
So.
Interesting. Chad, what about you?
Name's Chad, obviously. I'm a computer science major here at UW La Crosse, and I like to play Call of Duty too much.
Would that be why you knew all the answers to the political
No.
questions? No?
That I actually learned in American government class in
Ah,
high school.
they do come in handy. And what about you?
I'm Chris Spangberg, and I'm a biomedical science student here at La Crosse. I am a fifth-year freshman, and I've been refereeing for about 8-9 years. So,
And what types of sports do you referee?
basketball, baseball, and football.
Nice. And you said you were a fifth-year freshman?
Yes, correct.
And what exactly does that mean?
I've been a freshman for 5 years at this school, so
How does that even happen?
I don't know.
Can't decide on a major, or?
I don't know. Just how it works.
Interesting. All right, well, just to give you guys a little notice here, we do have Chris and Andrew with 750 points, but Chad is kind of blowing you guys out of the water with 1,300 points. So looks like you guys need to step up your game a little bit like that. And just to let you know, whoever wins gets a Playmore Lanes gift certificate. It's valued at $42.75. And it is a party for 4. So you get 4 people, 2 games each. Bumpers are available in case you guys, need them. 4 shoe rentals, 1 Randy's pizza, and 1 pitcher of soda. So if that's not incentive to get all these questions right, then I don't know what is. Because we all know everyone loves bowling. So you guys ready for the next round?
Absolutely.
All right, here we go. So looks like we will start with Chad since he is the winner the leader right now with 1,300 points. So Chad, what would you like? We've got Spanish, exercise and sports science, theater, biology, and math.
Start with math, 300.
Math at 300. All right. What are real numbers which cannot be expressed as a fraction or ratio of integers called?
Oh.
Chad?
Rational.
No. Any takers on the next one? The answer is actually irrational numbers.
I read the question
You were
wrong.
very
Okay.
close, very close. All right, Chad, go ahead and pick the next
Math,
one.
250.
Which is larger, 1/2 of 1/3 or 1/3 of 1/2? Chad?
They're equal.
That is correct. Look at that trick question.
Throwing these trick ones in there. I'm like,
Go
Math,
ahead.
200.
What is the circumference of a circle divided by its diameter? I'll give you a hint. Oh, good job. I was going to say, I'll give you a hint. It's edible. All right, what would you like next, Chad?
Math, 150.
What is the name of the number 1 followed by 10 to the 100th zeros?
A big number.
Andrew?
what is a Google?
I'll give it to you. It is a Googleplex.
Ooh.
So go ahead
Nice.
and pick the next. That was for
Nice.
150.
All
So you
right.
can go ahead and
I'll
pick the next
take.
one.
I'll close out math for 100.
Okay. In geometry, what would you call a polyhedron formed by connecting a square base and a point using triangles? Chris?
A pyramid?
That is correct. I have no idea if I pronounced one of those words right, but the fact that you were right is enough.
Spanish 100, please.
What famous explorer sailed across the Atlantic in the name of Spain in 1492?
think he was first.
Chris?
Christopher Columbus.
That is correct. He sailed the ocean blue in 1492.
Spanish 150.
How do you say hello in Spanish? Chad?
Hola.
That is correct.